What is going on, guys? And in today's video, we're going to react to We Deleted You, Sam's Story Part 3. Now, I'm pretty sure, I hope not, this is not the last part of We Deleted You. I really hope it's not, but if it is, it had a good run. One of the best viewed creepypastas out there. I'm not sure, don't count me on that. But it's one of the best creepypastas I ever heard. And we're here to react to Part 3. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Please note that the following creepypasta that you are about to hear is not real.
It's not real.
These are made-up creepypastas that I write myself. Thank you, and have a good day.
It would be so cool if
This story is told in the perspective of a 16-year-old girl.
Alright, I need a haircut. Edeled.
I exited to the Wii menu after I deleted Edeled. While Edeled was willing to
This is a continuation of part 2, so it doesn't give you the story of so it doesn't give you what happened in part 2 in this part. So if you want to know what happened and you're just watching this today and you're kind of confused, go watch part 1 and 2 of We Deleted You. Go watch every single thing of We Deleted You.
me what happens when Miis get deleted, I still felt guilty. I hoped he wasn't going through too much pain. I went to the Wii message board and waited for the blank envelope to arrive. It popped up, and I pointed my Wii remote at it and pressed A. A box with a play icon appeared. Edeled told me to play the video, so I did. The video started, and all I saw was static. The static was on the screen for 30 seconds until it cut to a hallway. In the hallway were hospital beds lined up next to each other.
Hospital beds. I remember this from the original We Deleted You. It was so scary and so sad at the exact same time. Like, I felt so bad and so sad. Like it's so good. Alright, I'll stop talking.
There were Miis laying on most of the beds, with some of the beds being empty, and the Miis were connected to life support machines. The Miis were all pale. Some were silent.
Thing is, why would Edeled show this to Sam? It's weird though. Why? Maybe he has some... Cause like, I don't really understand the reasoning of why.
While some were crying for help. As the camera moved slowly across the hallway, I saw Miis flatlining. Nearly all of them were flatlining. I was speechless at this point. The camera then cut to Edeled, laying on one of the beds. He was hooked up to life support machines, with wires all over his arms, legs, and forehead.
Sam,
Edeled said in a weak voice.
I'm not upset with you. I understand that you want to know how.
Okay. This is a completely off topic, but he added subtitles. Cool. So now I can understand perfectly. Like, I understand everything Edeled said in that voice. He had subtitles. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Alright.
It's doing me when it gets deleted. But please, never do this again. The pain gets worse every time I get deleted. I'll meet you on the Wii channel.
Edeled got up slowly. He ripped off all the wires that were attached to him.
Making sure.
He began to glow blue and slowly disintegrated. It was around this time that the TV turned black, and I heard a faint voice in the background.
I didn't expect Edeled to be here.
Who was that? I asked frightfully.
Find out soon.
We'll find out soon.
The voice was different than Edeled. The pitch kept on going up and down, and overall it sounded like it was corrupted. The video then stopped, and it took me back to the Wii message board. With no time to waste, I went back to the Mii channel. I saw Edeled, but he was just sitting down, with his hands on his eyes, like he was crying. Edeled, I'm sorry. I apologized.
It's fine. Just please don't do it again.
I don't really understand still. If it's okay, could you explain more about your backstory? I asked politely. Edeled looked at me.
Do you really want to?
Alright. I was employed at Nintendo.
Okay, I'm kind of excited. okay, I'm kind of excited. That's why my jaw kind of dropped like. okay, I'm kind of excited because now we get to know more about Edeled. Okay, I'm excited. Okay. Why do I pause it every time it's good?
December 8th, 1998. When I was 22.
Adelette explained.
I died on November 18th, 2006, the day before the Wii's launch, and one day short of my 30th birthday.
Damn.
I started to feel bad for Adelette.
Look, I'm excited.
I'm so sorry, Adelette.
I'm more excited than
I said
scared.
quietly.
It's not your fault. Besides, I'd rather live in the Wii rather than live the way I was before. I died while making this Mii. I went into a back office with the Wii, and I wanted to make myself as I wanted to look like if I was a Mii.
Like that? Are
You
serious?
wanted to look like this? Why? I asked.
It's kind of creepy.
It's just the way I like it. Anyway, I was electrocuted, and I died. A few moments later, I was reborn as the Mii I made moments earlier.
So your spirit is in this Wii? I asked.
Yes. Anyway, after a few days of living in the Mii channel, I saw the delete icon. I was curious, and I deleted myself.
I bet you didn't know what was going to come, I said.
Huh.
No, I didn't. It was the biggest mistake I've ever made. Anyway, I was in the hallway, but this time it was empty. The pain was intense, but I managed to walk. I cried for help. I sat there until
Adelette stopped.
So what?
I saw a portal appear in front of me.
A portal.
I went through it and I was taken to what I think was an earlier version of the hallway.
Earlier version? I think I was starting to understand. I just needed a bit more information.
Same.
What was the earlier version like? I asked.
I can't say it, but I'll tell you this.
Why can't you?
I was shocked, both mentally and physically.
How
Adelette
so?
explained.
How so, Adelette?
How was he shocked? Sure, I can understand what he meant by mentally, but physically? What did that mean?
What is that? What does it mean exactly?
Sam, I'm home. My mother called out as she
What?
came in from work.
Turn off
Sorry,
the-
Adelette. I
Dude,
gotta go,
hide
I
him.
said as I turned
Hide
off the
Adelette.
Wii. My mother walked into my room. Sam, who are you talking to? She
Oh,
asked.
nobody.
No one, I quickly replied. She looked skeptical. Alright, well, I'm going to make dinner. It should be ready in an hour or so, she announced as she walked to the kitchen. I closed the door. I sat on my bed as I wondered what to do next. I decided to go on my laptop. I haven't been on it for a while. I turned it on, put my password in, and got in. I received a notification on Skype. Someone was trying to call me. The name of the person who was trying to call me was Kyle Sander. Was this the same Kyle? The Kyle who previously owned this Wii? It couldn't be. The likelihood of this being the same Kyle is extremely low. Besides, my mom was cooking dinner, and she doesn't like me talking to random people online.
Okay, this is getting kind of good. Oh, this is getting kind of good. Okay, all right. Okay. Why would Kyle be trying to contact Sam? And how does Kyle know? Just keep watching. Yeah, still have a lot
I
to go.
decided to just ignore the call and play some games on my laptop.
Okay.
About an hour and a half later,
kinda
it was
busy.
time to eat dinner. We had fish, my most hated food. I didn't complain or anything, but I just ate it slowly. I just looked at the fish on my plate while I chewed the fish that was in my mouth. It was disgusting to me.
Wow. I kind of like fish, honestly. Okay, what happens now? Okay, I'm sorry.
After my mother went to bed about 2 hours after dinner, I got another Skype call from Kyle. Because my mother was in bed, I answered.
How?
Who is this? I asked. Alright, listen to me very carefully.
Kyle.
We don't have much time. Kyle said in a hurry. Well, can I at least know who you are? I asked again. My name is Kyle Sander, and I believe that you own a Nintendo Wii that was previously mine. My
How did
eyes
you know?
widened. This was the same Kyle? How?
How?
How did he know that I owned the Wii?
Exactly.
Okay, what do you want to know? I asked.
Kyle.
Alright, do you live in the Toronto area? Yes. Okay. And did you buy a Nintendo Wii from the Value Village in Leslieville? I said yes, and then he started to tell me about his experiences with Edeled. Apparently, from what he told me, His father, Jonathan, used to work for Nintendo. His family used to live in Redmond, Washington, where Nintendo of America's headquarters are. When Kyle turned 7 on November 28, 2006, he got a Nintendo Wii 9 days after it launched. He went into the Mii channel and discovered a Mii called Edeled. He deleted him because he thought he was freaky at the time. After being fed up with repeatedly being deleted by Kyle, Edeled then deleted Kyle's Mii. After this, he tried to go back into the Mii channel, but a text box would always appear saying, "We deleted you."
We deleted you.
He actually managed to get back into the Mii channel when his friend came to visit him a week later, only for Edeled to brutally murder Kyle's Mii with an axe. He never touched his Wii again after that.
Shit.
Shortly after that, Kyle's father, Jonathan, quit his job at Nintendo. So in 2007, Kyle's family moved to Leslieville, Toronto, where I live. He told me while he unpacked his boxes after the move, he found his Wii in one of them, and quickly put it in his closet and shut the door. He eventually bought a new Wii in 2010 with some allowance money, and then a Wii U in 2013. Later, he decided to put the Wii's SD card in his laptop in hopes to find out the origins of Edeled.
Yeah.
He discovered a video file called deleted.mov. He proceeded to watch it to see the exact same hallway that I saw. Kyle even saw Edeled, and he told him that this is where the Miis go when they get deleted, and violently told him to learn, or he would make him learn. Then, in 2014, Kyle's father, Jonathan, finally told him about why he resigned from Nintendo. And when he told me why, my eyes widened in disbelief. Kyle's father resigned from Nintendo because an employee had died in a back room and his spirit went on to possess my Wii. More specifically, a Mii called Edeled. He then told me that the employee's name was Henry. "Oh my god," I said faintly. "The reason I'm contacting you is to get the Wii destroyed, so Edeled cannot do any more harm." "Wait, what? He's not doing any harm to me,"
Don't
I
destroy the
yelled.
Wii.
"Well, has he done harm to anyone else?"
Technically,
I didn't want to reply to that. There was a long pause.
technically, he kind of did cause not that much harm.
"Sam, are you there?" Kyle asked as he tried to get my attention. I sat there, trying to think of an excuse. I just know that if Kyle finds out what Edeled did to Will's Mii, he'll surely have all intentions to destroy the Wii. "You know what? I don't trust you," I yelled.
Yes.
"What?"
Don't
"Sam,
trust
I
him.
need you to tell me what Edeled did," Kyle instructed.
He did not.
"No! Edeled isn't some cold-hearted murderer,"
He's not.
I yelled again. "Well, he chopped off my Mii's legs and head. He grew up in a bad environment! And how do you know? Edeled told me!" We were silent for a long period of time. "Sam, I just want to help you." "You're not helping me. You just want to
How you
destroy
gonna
a
help by
home of a
deleting
man's
Edeled?
spirit. More specifically,
You can't destroy the
a man's spirit who just wants to send a message. Don't delete Mii's, I quietly concluded. I hung up the call and blocked Kyle from calling me again. It was nearly 10 o'clock, so I decided to go to sleep. I turned off my laptop, laid down on my bed, and closed my eyes.
Part 3. Part 4. That's a code. That's a code. Okay. Oh, it's getting good. Okay. That's really good. Okay, that's really good. I'm gonna figure out that code he put out, because I know that's a code that spells out some words that can then be rearranged to spell out a sentence, maybe a whole paragraph. Okay, as we end the video, hope you guys enjoyed. I surely did enjoy it. It was amazing. I may have not showed how much I enjoyed it, but I was just pausing videos like, this is getting good, this is getting good. But it's really good. And I cannot wait for part 4 to come out. And like, if you guys don't like me like reacting to creepypastas, because I don't show much commentary during it, I just listen to it, you know? I don't talk during it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share with all your families and friends, including your Miis. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.